Hey everyone, it's Greg. It's a hot, freaking humid, miserable day here in Whitesboro, Texas. But I got the first of 3 of these hives done. I wanted to check you out and show you what we got here. So, running around looking at the outside of it. This is a bracket to put a frame rack on. Got entrance reducers for all these. They're over on that table over there. And there's the rack on display there. And by the way, the top is vented all the way through. You can see that or not. So anyway, as you can see, got nice insulation in there. The insulation comes out because this is a door. And you can pull the insulation right out. And then, if you pull the insulation out, this is completely vented. But if you don't want it vented, then you put solid boards in there. And that'll stop that. The bottom line is that it's also vented on the bottom. So, the whole bottom of the hive screen, and then underneath the screen are these trays that you can put cooking oil in to trap your mites and small hive beetles. And then there's a piece of insulation underneath that, and then the board underneath all of that. Let's see if I can pull this out all at one time. I don't think so. Oops. As you can see, the bottom board underneath that is ventilated also. So without the insulation in there in the pans, it would be ventilated. Yeah, so it's up to you, whatever you want to do there. So I hear good things about these pans. And then inside the hive, so entrance is on that side, so you're working from the back side. And remember, there's 3 entrances, so you can have basically 3 hives in here. So you can just pull out what you want to work on. And inside here, I also built queen excluders. So if this thing was closed, and the hive was in this part, the main brood part, the queen can't go through unless she goes through that queen excluder. And then you can put more frames. And then at the end of each hive, there's a board that is flush on both sides to close it off. And then again, when these boards are in here, they're flush right on top of that. So put a couple screws in a couple of these boards because I know how bees are going to glue these things in. You're never going to be able to get them out of here. And you can do everything from as small as a 5 frame, up. And then the only other thing I had in here was propolis strap. I don't know where that is. Oh, there's a feeder. That's another thing I did. So hang on. All right. So I basically built a 2-quart frame feeder inside the thing out of these things. Forget what they're called. So you can use those too if you want them. This is a deep. I'm just putting mediums in here for filling up space just to show you. That's all I happened to have down here in my garage. And again, every end board comes all the way up to these boards so that you can open up one hive without the bees going back and forth, and you really can, you know, you can have, so let's say we like this. Depends on how many hives you have, or how many frames you have in here. So there's all 5 frames. That's actually 6 frames there. So there's 6 frames, and you can work on this hive. Again, that's the entrance. And let me show you the entrance pieces. I had these marked, but I ended up painting over them. But when I was painting them, you could still see the marks. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, these are the wrong ones. That's the problem. All right, so here you go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I have 2 entrance reducers per entrance, and collectively together, it's one complete ability to close off the entrance. So there's the entrance closed. Okay. Then you have the option. He's a little bit wet still. Okay, so that would be the one size. But you can take this thing, you can put it all the way down like that, and see it's still closed off on that end. Just have a little wee hole. Or you can have all of that. Or you can have that much. It's like totally adjustable. And I have those for the other 2 holes too. So you can just start one hive here and just let it keep growing that way and slowly move to the middle holes you're opening. Keeping your brood at this end and letting your honey go that way, or vice versa. So yeah, so that's the roof. That's it. All right, I'm glad mine's done. It takes so many hours to build this thing. Oh my gosh. So anyway, over and out.